Is this better? Still choppy? Hopefully you guys can hear me, but yeah, okay. Awesome. So this okay. My internet is not doing well today. Yeah, I know. I got cut off again. But hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. But yeah, so this is the Bit meme beta logo, which will be used as profile picture and cover art is being added in, which is this logo sideways saying Bit meme, and we're adding in brought to you by Holkino. So that is coming out, as well as a Medium article for it is coming out. Prediction betting should be good to go as far as us getting our referral link. So we'll be doing that as well. Medium article will be coming out for that too. Some tweets for it, of course, as well. Merch line has been touched up, as well as 24/7 Holkinu YouTube live stream to monetize our YouTube channel as we move forward with AMAs, collaborations, and update videos on our YouTube. We can add ads to that. So those are some of the updates, and we talked some influencers about calling Bloom Block, as well as AMAs for the 7th of January. So we already have 4 AMAs confirmed for the 7th, and then looking into getting more for them, as well as researching um, conferences in Asia. I actually have found one by chance on the list in Egypt. It's not fully crypto focused, but there's like the Ministry of Finance and Foreign Affairs will be attending. So we've emailed them. The ticket's crazy expensive. It's like $3,000 for a ticket. But we emailed them about our innovation strategy and adding business acumen to crypto, and speaking on that at the conference. So we're doing that outreach of seeing if we can get a speaker's role if we're a bit early with these conferences. But on top of that, we're talking to OKX, as well as our promotion company has responded to us, and I read out their message to us. So we've responded back, and we'll be getting some more updates from that. But as far as our entrance into Asia, we'll probably go to where we found 2 conferences, but I know there's many more. So we're looking into going into Thailand, since it's right next to Hong Kong, so we can fly right over, as well as Malaysia being a hub for crypto. Thailand's a hub for crypto. And then going over to the other side of Asia into the Philippines, as well as Indonesia, also very common for crypto over there. So we'll be making the transitions over to different countries, and then basing ourselves there. What that means is me working from there. I have a few of our mentors also in Asia, as they're like crypto big boys. So they're out there hanging out, bouncing back and forth from different parts of the world, in Japan, Australia, Amsterdam, Canada. Not so big on North America. They've been here too much in Asia, in America. I mean, the U.S. But yeah, so we'll be able to have some meetups there and talk about what we're doing. Multiple mentors are already impressed by the utilities that we're bringing out, such as Bloom Block, and the concepts and the previews for the 3D art. So yeah, so those things are rolling around well. So that is the basis of our promotion strategy for the start of 2023, as well as a live AMA with Binance, Crypto Life for AMA, which we're waiting on their response from, stronger promotion pushes, as well as rolling out those utilities and then many more utilities. So when we launch the augmented reality filter, I will have automated social media ads on social media on like Twitter, Facebook, and then YouTube goes hand in hand with the 24/7 live stream, and us transitioning into having our AMAs on YouTube so we can advertise on them. um, and billboard campaigns as well for next year, which we're able to talk to people about at these conferences, as well as by being in these locations. On top of that, going to multiple conferences and then partnering up with a promotion team in Hong Kong, and being on their pitch deck and going to investment companies, talking to OKX about seed rounds too, for funding next steps, such as Hoki New Play to Earn game, such as selling out our NFTs, doing campaigns like that, or them just incentivizing us to use their services too, by grants, etc. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that are in the works, but as far as I pretty much kept it in order from the utilities to the AMAs to flying into Asia to the promotion company to conferences, as well as billboards, etc. So yeah, so there's a good amount happening. So we have our milestone utility to be released, which is V2 staking, the 12 Ethereum buyback with that, as well as the billboard campaign and exchange listings. In the meantime, bringing out a bunch of different utilities for more exposure to whole INU, especially as NFTs being a long-term investment. They get a lot more confidence and relaxation in holding, as well as seeing the growth. And we get a lot more stability in our chart by having passive income or streamlined income coming into the chart, as well as independent exposure. So these are some of the things I've been repeating, but we're approaching closer to the 7th of January. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow night. And yeah, so we'll be bringing out some utilities. And we said we wanted them in pieces, but we're going more into a cluster. So obviously not in one go, but piece by piece, step by step. We bring them out as, this is coming, a little bit of hype, and then bring them out closer to each other so we can run a bit faster through the momentum that we'll be bringing in, as well as solidifying those pushes with the AMAs. Bear in mind, profits from the utilities will take a bit of time, but as far as what it means for the project directly is promotion as well as stability for the project itself. Those are my updates, and we'll have more and more as we go. With that, any questions from you guys? Any points of feedback, points of concern, anything that needs to be clarified, anything you guys are worried about inside the market, inside of Holkino? Feel free, going once. And to clarify, oh wait, here, God, Crypto Princess Baseball, how you doing today? I'm doing good. Been busy. The last few days, like 4 hours of rest, sleep, while coding the 24/7 Holkino YouTube channel, as well as getting some other things designed for the utilities and talking developments. Not necessarily code, but the setup, the back end, and front end will be coming thereafter. And racing against the clock. That's why we don't like to do the time and dates. But it's good. It's good motivation for myself, but also good clarification for you guys too. Taz Crypto says, think there will be time to meet some Asian strongman bodybuilders just to get more to promote us as strongest Eno. Yeah, I think that's possible. I'd have to look into if there's any strongman games or anything like that. I will be training as well with fighting sports, so we can get our coaches or our team to represent. We could do some pictures for it for our Instagram. That'll be fun. I'll still have our swag, and then also we'll be looking into biodegradable business cards to be able to make it rain. Business cards from a helicopter, high rise, etc., etc., and then have some wiggle room for it for fines, etc. Of saying like they it's not littering. Yeah, exactly. We are in still talks with a couple of the There we go. Yeah, I'm using my phone, so maybe that's why the signal is choppy. Hopefully, you guys can hear me now. Yeah, so we were saying we talked to Nick Best, got a response, but as far as getting the ball rolling, we'll have the merch line out. So when that comes out, we can reach out. Any other questions? Going twice. So we have our designers designing logos, art, and also displays for releases. So we're in a very much the planning phase and rollout phase at the same time. So it's juggling multiple different things. And I do regret me being in design of the 24/7 music channel, but it is necessary as we need a server for it, access to that server as well. That needs to be set up on your PC for you to be able to upload new content. Crypto Prince says, "Remember to take rest tomorrow. Enjoy the new year. You are a robot." Yeah, no, I get you. As far as yeah, a lot of overseeing. So it's less, sitting behind a computer, writing up documents until I'm doing the Medium articles. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's a lot of it's overseeing the development of these utilities. So it's relaxed, but just juggling, and I'm used to it at this point. Yeah, it's more about gearing up for the new year. And I mean, let's be honest, Christmas pump does not exist, and New Year's Eve pump does not exist. It's after New Year's of the pumps that's where it exists in the months of January, February, and March. And then thereafter, there's some nice surprises, hopefully. But these are just the trends of the market. Crypto Prince asks, baseball, when does the white paper get updated? We're gonna have we don't want to necessarily do it in pieces. We'd rather do probably after January 7th, I think makes more sense. So we'll have the updates of each utility going out, posted, tweeted, shilled, in the announcement channel as well. Then we add it to websites, and then we also have the white paper as well. So we'll probably do like it depends how we're going to go about it for website, but it might be a V3 of the website, but most likely it'll be a V3 of the white paper, adding in some new content there of all the utilities. So when does the white paper get updated? Probably after all the utilities are out. Not all. After January 7th. So probably January 8th is when we'll start working on it. Any other questions? Going 3 times. I'm currently on the patio getting eat up by mosquitoes. So sorry if I'm in a bit of a rush. But you want me working, not scratching. Crypto Prince says, baseball, I've seen some new people coming into the TG when they look for stuff. I tell them they look at website. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I see what you're saying. Yeah, but so the idea is it's shill content. So instead of just going to a website, as far as it being new, it's forwarding in Bloom Block. So you've seen that as well in chat. New members coming in, they'll get website, white paper, Bloom Block just released, and then a list of 10 utilities that are coming as well. So those are like the reminder aspects. Then when you post it to the website, you're still shilling it, but the shill content kind of goes away. That's like the solidification part of it. So yeah, I see what you're saying, but doing it one by one with juggling, bring out the utilities, as well as just ease of access and structure of how to add it in. Because otherwise, then the website gets too long. So I'm thinking more of the 10 utility section. So like we have some of our important ones, the rate bot, which always stays, especially for bull market kicking in. Um, NFTs will stay as own section, but then these other newer utilities, they'll be in a cluster of the 10 utility campaign. Um, and then when the leader starts, it's basically like an earn section. So which one's like the most popular will get its own section going forward. There'll be more and more updates to the website. So, and then Crypto Princess, so it'd be a good idea to post the utilities on the website. Happy New Year's, Taz. Sorry. And then Crypto says, you could just do a menu like the others and then it goes to the new link. Yeah, I was thinking like a link tree type of thing. But yeah, adding it to the top starts to become a cluster. So, I mean, realistically, it should turn into utilities, a utilities tab, and it'll drop down to a list of all the utilities and have like a bit of its own landing page for it, some graphic arts. But yeah, yeah, it sounds easy, but it's kind of complex as far as how to add it in. I mean, normally you would just add in a new section, but now that would be 10 new sections, and it's also about the first glance for new members of what they're going to see. So most likely, website will have the logos, maybe a brief description on each graphic, um, and then more information like the Medium article in the white paper. So, yeah, we could add in probably like maybe we can do like a halfway point. But yeah, a bit tough. Yeah, I see what you're saying though, CryptoPrince. Using a menu or something that's more eye catching, right? Of oh, this is their new utility, having Bloom Block on there. Taz Crypto says for the website, can there be a buy button that takes people to VoltiChange instead of buying through Uniswap? Yeah, see, yeah. So now we're getting into a V3. So that's what we're gearing towards, kind of leaning towards a V3 for the website, forking up some money for it instead of just adding up some of the updates. So yeah, we could do something like that of a buy through Uni, have Swap on there as well, which would be like the foreshadowing of our exchange listing list as well. It's possible, but I don't want the website is already quite informative, so I'm thinking we can take out some of the introduction section for Holkino and add it more into like Holkino and its bullet point of each utility going forward, and then roadmap. So a bit of a different website, also refreshing. Yeah, I agree with you guys. We should update the website as we go. But yeah, we'll probably bring out a couple more utilities for it. And bam. Yeah, it's also nice having it that when we have this like updated release, it's like, oh, it's not on the website yet. We're still early. Some of what how investors look for it. Yeah, Change. When I got Burns and as a buyback, it's part of their structure. So I guess I haven't looked into it, but I think it's like how the fees work. So they'll burn those fees they get in token and buyback as well. But it's not through our contract. Anybody can burn. Um, so just because our automated burn is turned off, and we were doing manual, but anyone can burn. I mean, it's really just taking your tokens from your wallet and sending it to a null address, and that's burn. Easy as that. But yeah, last call for any other questions. Getting eaten up, and speaking of that, I also need to eat. I haven't really eaten today. I've been working. So if anybody has any final questions, hopefully that answers your question, Crypto Prince. That yes, they still burn. It's part of their functions, not our functions. And as long as you have Hulk unit tokens, anybody can burn at any time. But I'm not a robot. I'm the most advanced AI you've ever seen in your life. But all right, guys, I wanted to keep it short. Also bear in mind that keeping it short, you guys always are able to message. I mean, we're messaging anyway. You're messaging anyway, but yeah, you can always message, tag me if you want to ask me directly. But our team should be able to answer most, and if they don't, they tag me and forward it to our team chat. So all questions are always welcome. But yeah, I have at least 10 bytes on me right now, so I want to go in. Um, but yeah, we'll have some more updates for you guys. I'm still developing the cover art for BitMeme as well. We'll get into the name for StreamYard too. And yeah, I'll be reviewing the draft. That hopefully it's the final draft of the augmented reality filter. We'll put a snippet and then have it up, ready for you guys to use. And then later on, we'll have viral promo contest using it as well. I did not see your DM idea. Let me look at it now. Bork Bork. I did see the one before. All right, sorry, I dropped out again. But yeah, there's a lot of projects that'll bring out utility, make it seem like it's new. Like AI is just coding a response, the AI one you sent now, like for a contract code. Now, AI is different, of course, but for the All right, here I am again. Hopefully, you can hear me. I'm going to end it off. Yeah, crypto prints, that is something that could be possible. A Twitter raid bot is something that's a lot more useful in the bull market. So instead of custom Twitter raid bot, we have our custom Hulk INU raid bot, which is um, different to what is being sent there. We can get Twitter raid bots for free from some of our advisors and colleagues. But guys, I need to head in. I'll cut it short here. So we did we ran through most of the announcements as well. Bear in mind, if you guys do have more questions, just tag me in chat. But I'm gonna head inside, and also because this connection is killing me. But shout out to everyone joining: Polka, Toast, Crypto Prince, AJ Revol, Gru, Helicopter, Jean Gray, Shiba Doge Soldier, Xiao Xiao, Shiba Doge Man, Taz Crypto, Hexa. Thank you guys for joining. Sorry for keeping it short. Crypto Prince, I can absolutely reach out to people for our Twitter rate bat already. And that way we have it and we can even test it out. And yeah, it can be useful for contests. But yeah, Hulk out. Hulk out.